everyone, and good afternoon, y'all. Today I went to the thrift store and I'm going to be showing y'all what I found at the thrift store. We're also going to be making a cute little fall craft using this basket that I have had for a while, and I keep just doing different things with it. But we are going to use some of our fall florals today to make it really beautiful. So thrift store finds and fall decor today. All right, that's the plan. We have the cutest little thrift store here in town. It is a true nonprofit thrift store, and one of the churches here in town runs it. And it's a really great place to go because you can get some great deals. You can get some really good deals. Everything's really well priced. Nothing is overpriced. So that's the good thing about it. And so you are able to go in there and find some great stuff sometimes. And today I did find some good stuff. So I'm going to share with y'all what I found today. And then we're going to be using some of our fall florals, these two right here, to make a cute little fall floral arrangement. So when you hop on, say, hey, let me know you're watching. I hope y'all have had a great day. I missed you guys yesterday. Andrew had his surgery yesterday. I don't know if I've told you all about that or not, but we had to have surgery on his wrist again. And so that was yesterday. And so we were at the hospital from 11 to 6:30 yesterday. So unfortunately, I didn't get to go live because I was gone the majority of the day. But he is, he's doing well. He is in a lot of pain, but thankfully we don't have to do a cast this time. So he's really excited about that, but he is going to be starting PT pretty soon, into this surgery. So, it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because it means it's going to hurt, you know? But he's doing pretty well. He's getting lots of rest, and we're trying to stay on top of his pain, but he's doing pretty good. So, all right, so let's see who we've got. Thank you all for asking. Hi, Pam. Hey, Dorothy. Hello, Jamie. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for celebrating, Michelle. Hi, Larissa. Hey, Patty. Thanks for asking, Sharissa. Thanks for asking, Patty. Hey, Donna. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Dale. Hey, Aletta. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Jezelyn. Hey, Rosemary. Thanks, Sharissa. Thankfully, he is doing pretty good, and hopefully, here within about a week, he should be doing pretty good because he will go into a brace. So that's really good. I know, Barbara. I know. Thank you so much. Okay, so thrift store finds. Y'all ready for this? So as I said when I first hopped on, I wanted to go to both this thrift store and Goodwill, even though but I didn't have time. So I just went to the other thrift store that's here in town. And it is run by a church here in town, so it is legitimately a thrift store with low prices on everything. The highest priced items are usually $5. And so it's always affordable. For the most part, anything I see, I pick it up. So all of this stuff that I'm getting ready to show you was $20. I don't know why I was holding up 5. It was $20. Okay. Everything that I'm getting ready to show you is $20. All right. So, let's get into it. All right. I found this cute little cutting board, recipe holder that I thought was really cute. And, you know what? I have a good idea for this that just came to my brain. So I'll tell y'all about that. But we'll make it one day. But anyways, I thought this was cute. So the orange sticker, I think, was like $1.50. See, that's not the right receipt. Let me find the right receipt, see if I can tell. Okay. Not 100% sure, but it wasn't very expensive. Orange stickers, so that's how they price their stuff, is with different colored stickers. And I don't remember what the orange one in it might have been $2. So anyways, I think this is cute, and I think it's got a lot of potential. It's white. It's already distressed. I don't know what brand it is. It's already got the little thing on the back that holds it up. Tammy, I got these at Journey Provisions. Okay, so super cute. I liked that. Okay, next I found this lampshade, and we are going to probably redo this lampshade, but I got it to go with the brass lamp that I cleaned up. I haven't yet finished this. I did a reel on it showing you all how I cleaned it up, and I just love how it looks. But I needed a lampshade, and so I think this one is really cute with it. So I think I'll probably end up using this. And it's got the clamp on it that just goes onto the light bulb. So I just need to get a light bulb and see if this thing works. And then we'll redo the lampshade. And this one was a blue sticker. I'll be able to tell you here in a few minutes what the prices were. So next I got this cute little clock. It was there right when I walked in. It says, and I just now noticed this, it says grades your faithfulness. His compassions never fail. They are new every morning on the inside. I just noticed that. But it's this cute little clock. It had a green sticker. I think it was $3. And so I thought this would be cute to make over. I don't know if it works or not, but of course it needs a battery, so we won't be able to tell without the battery. Yes, Larissa, I could. But isn't that cute? It's just a cute little clock for $3. And so I think we'll probably redo it, possibly. I don't know. It's not quite the right color for me. I do love the finish on it, though. So, all right. So that one, like I said, I think that one was $3. It had a green sticker on it. Okay, I found two of these guys. They actually had several of these. I didn't take them all. These are for candlesticks. They're like candlestick inserts that you put inside of a tapered candlestick. And so you can put these in, and then you put like tea lights in them. So these are vintage. They're that sort of amber glass kind of a color. And I think these were $1 a piece. So, I mean, you cannot beat that. You just can't beat that. We made recently some bells out of these. I had two of these that were sort of a milk glass, and we made bells out of them, or something that looked like bells, using different pieces, different like wood pieces, and those were really cute. So we turned them up like this. But you can also use these to go inside of a candlestick. I don't have any to show you right now. I don't think. Let me see. Okay, so this is a Dollar Tree candlestick, but it's basically, that's what they're used for. So go inside of a candlestick. I know, Barbara, that's what Larissa said. Okay, next. All right, so I don't know if y'all have noticed this, and maybe I've mentioned it, I don't know. Remember in the 90s when ducks were so in? Everybody had their kitchens decorated in ducks, Remember that? When ducks were so popular? They're coming back, Okay, they're coming back, and they're actually coming back hardcore. I've been seeing it everywhere, all over Pinterest, the ducks. All right. I'm even seeing shirts, t-shirts, and things like that that have the ducks on them. The porch gooses or whatever those are that people would dress, those are coming back. It's crazy how all of that is coming back. But I'm here for it because I'm actually really liking it. And I'm loving the mallard ducks. Okay. So while, back in the 90s, it wasn't so much the mallard ducks. While I like that. So anyways, I found this and I thought it was just sort of cute. Someone might have made it. I don't know. But I don't know. I sort of liked it. I kind of liked the image that was on there. I know, Marcia. So I thought that was cute. A cute little container that we could put some florals in if we wanted to. But I'm most excited about what I found, what the other things that I found. I found these cute little ceramic ducks. These are Avon, y'all. Avon Collector Duck Series. Look how cute that is. And I found several of them. And so we could leave them as they are. These all had the pink sticker on them. So these were, I think, $1.50. Look at that. This one had the yellow sticker. Cute, cute, cute. Oh my goodness. We could also paint them if we wanted to. We could also put some gold leaf on them. All of it would be fun. And then this one. Aren't they cute? So I got 4 little ducks. This one doesn't have a sticker on it. And then this cute little duck container. Hi, Judy from Tennessee. So I just think they're cute little things to sit around. They'll be great for my fall decor if I ever get my fall decor out. But we could also, we could paint them if we wanted to. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I just know that I like them. Yeah, they're like the little wooden ducks. The wood ducks have gotten very popular. I want one really bad. Also, I don't know if y'all remember, but I got a duck basket the last time Mom and I went thrifting. And so I don't know. I'm just liking the ducks right now. Did she? Okay. Now, probably my most favorite find is what I'm getting ready to show you. And I happened to find these like at the last minute, just as I was getting ready to check out. And of course I had to grab them. I don't know if I'm going to keep them and use them or if I'm going to give them to Mom or Trisha, but, and I don't have a laundry room. I wish I had a laundry room, but I could save these for one day when I do have a laundry room. Y'all, shut up. Look at that. Pink sticker. This came from another thrift store. Pink sticker. So they were, let's see, I got pink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pink 6 stickers. I think they're $1.50. I think is what I paid for them. $1.50. Aren't those cute? Look at the blue one. It's rusty. And then this red one. Oh my word. So darn cute. Are these, y'all tell me, are these supposed to be toys or were these really used back in the day? Or are these toys? Okay. So cute. Hang on. I think we've got an He's over on YouTube. Oh, I know, Pam. I know what you're talking about. The big cast iron ones that people used to use as door stops. Okay, and then the last item, and y'all tell me about this item, because I looked this up on eBay, and I think it's worth, like, some of them on eBay are going for like $50. Now, my question is, though, is this one vintage or is this like a remake? I don't know, because it's in excellent condition. Excellent condition. So it's this little crock. It's a Gold Rush old-fashioned San Francisco style sourdough starter. It's in excellent condition. There are no cracks in it, no chips. The only thing is that the seal is a little bit dry rotted. But the thing that makes me question it is that the all of this is in perfect condition, and when I looked on eBay, I couldn't find any that looked exactly like this. They didn't have style on them. So this one says San Francisco style. The others just said San Francisco, and the San Francisco was centered above sourdough starter. Have any of y'all seen this before? Becky thinks it's probably not too old. That's what I'm wondering. But like, there's nothing on the bottom. But when I looked on eBay, there's a bunch of them that clearly are very old, but I can't find like a current, like, do they currently make these? I don't know. But isn't that cool? So this one was an orange sticker. So I don't know, maybe $2, I think. I think $2 on this. So I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to resell it. Anyways, cute, right? So I got all that stuff, y'all, for 20 bucks. 20 bucks at Journey Provisions. By the way, if you are local, wow, Dana. If you are local, Journey Provisions is having their, they do it twice a year, I think, their big sale where they get rid of things so they can bring in new season. So they're going to be getting rid of all their summer stuff and bringing in winter stuff. So they have things discounted to like 50 cents. It's crazy. So I'm going to be going in there next week, but if you're local, check it out. It's going to be going on next week, she told me. So I know, Becky, that's what I was thinking. Thank you, Allison. All right. So, good finds today. I'm happy with all of my finds. A couple of them we'll do some makeovers on. But I think I'm most excited. I don't know. These are really cool. These are really cool. Dana, I have looked at it a little bit. Y'all know I'm very slow to trying new things. But I have looked at it. I have downloaded it. I just don't quite get it. So I've got to look into it some more. Good, Elaine. I'm glad I could keep you company. Jesselyn, my sister-in-law brought us fajitas last night. So we've still got some leftovers, so we'll probably have fajitas again. Sandy, thanks for asking. He's doing okay. Just getting some rest in. All right. So let's work on our little project for today. So This basket has made its way around. We have used it a lot, but we're going to change it up again. And we are going to do an arrangement-ish, a kind of an arrangement inside the basket and do a fall. So I'm going to cut this ribbon off because I don't want this ribbon. Tracy, it depends on where you're at, because they, Allegiant flies here. So if you're somewhere where Allegiant flies, you can fly for really inexpensive right to Lexington, which is 10 minutes from that thrift store. Okay, so I've got it hot glued on here, so I'm just trying to very gently remove it. Let me just use my heat tool to warm that up. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's our basket. Okay, we are gonna let's go on, we're gonna fill it first and then we'll add our ribbon. I think we're gonna do this mustard ribbon, but let's fill it and then we'll decide. Danae, it went very well. Things look so much better than they did. And we're very hopeful this time that we are good to go. No more surgeries will need to be required. All right, let me grab some foam, some floral foam here. Okay. I'm just going to use a couple of pieces of this stuff. Yay, Joyce, that's amazing. Wonderful news. Okay. I don't have my hot glue gun plugged in. Let's plug it in. And I think we're going to do 2 pieces of this. Okay, and then I think I'll grab some Spanish moss and cover that. Aw, I hate that, Kathy. One of these baskets, Dana? Cute. Thanks, Danae. It was fun having Cindy on the other day doing a craft. I missed you, Kayla. I was asking about you. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, Dana, thank you. Okay. So I'm using these florals right here. These are on our website. This is the Autumn Floral Stems. It's the Crab Apple and Autumn Floral. So I'll show this to you. So this one here, you can see all these beautiful colors that it has on it. And of course, when you spread it out, it just gets, see how gorgeous that is? And then we're using this one here, which is the pumpkin and pit berries. Wow, that's amazing, Barbara. That is awesome. Congratulations. Cataract surgery is amazing, in my opinion. It just kind of blows my mind that they can do that. Okay. So this one looks like that. So pretty. So we're going to be using these two together to make this. And this is going to be a very simple project, y'all. It's going to be a super simple project. Okay, so let's see if our hot glue gun is hot enough yet. It's not. It's not. All right. Maybe we'll just do it without it. So I'm going to take some Spanish moss here and just put a big bunch of it right on top just to conceal the foam. Okay? Just like that. All right. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to use the full stem or do I want to cut parts of it apart. I think I'm going to pull it apart a little bit. So here's what we're going to do. On this one here, I'm just going to find my knife, possibly, if I can find a knife. There's one right here. All right, and I'm just going to cut the wrap a bit so that I can pull apart and remove some of these stems. Okay? Just like that. All right? So we just pulled apart the stems. So now we'll just start to insert those into our foam. And I'm just making sure to spread these. I'm glad they were able to fix that though, Kathy. You'll see what I'm doing. So we're just separating this and just kind of spreading it apart so that we get a nice full arrangement here. Okay. All right, so I've got one more stem. This one I need to cut down a little bit. Oh my goodness, Carol, I am so glad that you said that because I completely forgot. There's just been so much going on. I completely forgot. I'm so glad you said that. Holy moly, y'all. Oh me, oh my. Okay. Yes, tonight is the September craft DIY decor box tutorial. Oh my goodness. I completely forgot. Alright. So last one, I'm just cutting the stem off so we've got a shorter stem. We'll stick this in here. Okay. All right, so that looks great already. Just like that, it would be cute. But we're going to add some of this in here. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. So I'm just taking my knife and just the wrap here, the paper wrapping around, I'm just running it down in between some of the stems and just cutting that so that I can expose all the different pieces. And then you can just pull those out. So we get multiple pieces. This we don't need it to be very tall. So this works out good to do it this way. And then we're just going to stick this in there the same as we did with the others. This is a very easy project. And I just separated it. This pick here I feel like looks very primitive. I like the way it looks. I love the little pumpkins. That's going to look really cute in here. So we're just going to start sticking these in. Oh gosh, Dee Dee, I bet that did hurt. And you kind of got to get in there. But once you get everything in, you can, you know, fluff things up. But I just love how this looks. And there's really no rhyme or reason to this. Just spread them out evenly. Put this one back here. Spreading all the pieces out. All right, and then the last piece I'm going to put right here in the front. So just cutting it down. There we go. All right. So I'm going to pull this out. We're going to glue this in so everything stays. So I'm just going to do some hot glue right on the bottom of this. Now I've still got my precision tip on. Probably need my regular tip. Press that into the bottom. Hi, Carolyn. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Y'all help us welcome Carolyn. She says she's new to the page. All right. Do a little bit of glue in there, and then we'll just take this whole thing and just put it right in. Okay. Hi, Lori. All right. So now we're just going to fluff this up. This is looking really cute. Look how adorable that is. Then we just got to decide on the ribbon that we want to wrap through. So I'm just going to come in here, just make sure things are fluffed. This doesn't have to be perfect. It's a very simple, this is a very simple arrangement to do. Anyone can do this, okay? Anybody. Because there's no, all the pieces are about the same length. So it's just a matter of spreading them apart so that everything is evenly distributed. Okay. Look how cute that is. Aren't those florals just beautiful? They're so pretty. All right, so let's talk about ribbon. So I've got this. So we could do this. Let's see. But I do have a thought now that I have got my florals in here. This is pretty, but I got something else in mind. I don't know if this is big enough, but I have this. It is big enough. This might be pretty. This brown gingham. What do y'all think about something like that? I think that has a very primitive look. I think I'm going to go with that. Do y'all like that? It doesn't stick out and allows the florals to show and to be the star. But it has a very primitive look to it. Okay, y'all like the gingham? All right, so let's do the gingham. So we're just going to tear this into the right width. So I'm doing about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, something like that. All right, and let's fray the edges. Fray it as much as I can to give it a really good look. Yeah, an orange would be really pretty too. I have an orange gingham ribbon, but I don't know that it's quite wide enough. I think it came from Dollar Tree. All right. Okay. So let's loop this through. So I'm starting on the back here, and I'm just gonna weave it in and out. I think this is gonna be cute. Just want to make sure that it's, you know, it's a little bit bigger, which is totally fine because that's going to make it sort of gather, but I just want to make sure it's gathering in all the right ways. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm just going to pull it about halfway. Over, under, like we did back in kindergarten. You know, they don't do those anymore. Those like weaving things, those crafts that we did, or I did in kindergarten. It seemed like we were always weaving stuff. Okay, do I want a bow in the front? I think I do. So let's do one more. I could layer it with orange gingham. I don't know that I will like that though. I think that that's going to get a little too busy. I feel like this is just almost perfect. All right, so I think I'm going to go on and just wrap it all the way around. So I'm going to come back here to the back, and then we're going to do a bow in the front. Oh, yay, Jesselyn. Bring it back, girl. Bring it back. Yes, the paper placemats with construction paper. You know, I don't even think they use construction paper anymore. We never have to buy construction paper. I honestly don't think I've ever bought construction paper for Griffin's school. That's just crazy, isn't it? All right. So I weaved it around to the front, but to the side here. And I'm just going to tie a bow right here. I think this is going to be the perfect length. Remember, it takes finesse. You have to play with it and mess with it to get it to look right. Play with it as you're getting it before you really tighten it up. Aw, fun, Jeslyn. You seem like such a great mom that does all the fun things with your kids. All right, that looks good. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim the bow, the tails, but isn't that cute? I'm liking the brown. I'm really liking the brown. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do here, this end here, I'm just gonna tear it because it's not torn. So let's make it raw, and then we'll just tear this one to match. So cute. I think I'm gonna add some more Spanish moss. That's looking adorable, y'all. So I'm gonna put more Spanish moss around the edges just to fill in a little bit more. Y'all, this was just the 2 stems is all. Just 2 stems is all we used for this. I'm letting some of it just kind of hang out. I like the brown too. Okay. There it is. I think I'm going to take and just glue the bow so that it stays kind of up here a little bit instead of kind of falling down. All right. I think I really am happy with it. Just like this. I'm trying to decide if there's anything else I'd want to do to it. But I don't think there is. I think it's really cute. Just as it is. So this would be cute hanging on your door, especially like if you have a door that's got a window hanging right below the window. That would be adorable. It would be cute hanging on a hook, some kind of hook that you have hanging up in your house. I think that would be really cute. Hanging on the wall, sitting, it would just be cute in a lot of ways. Button on the bow. You know, I don't think it needs it, but I can show it. We can see what we think. But I'm not sure. You know, I forgot I had bought these football buttons. I need to put those on my cowbells. Well, I kind of like the brown button, actually. Don't like that. That's too big. Let's see. I don't know if I've got any orange buttons. So let me look. That one's kind of a brownish orange. I think I like that one. It's sort of the same color of the basket. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. There we go. How about that? What do y'all think? Y'all like that? I think it's really cute. Really cute. All right, so grab these florals at celebrationcompany.com. The link has been posted here in the comments. You can go to our website, celebrationcompany.com, and just go right to the florals and find these. We've also got some really beautiful Christmas florals as well. And we do have another another stem of fall florals that's called Wildflowers. And so it's got some other colors in it as well. This just turned out really cute. These florals are beautiful. And they're so primitive looking. Love that. All right, y'all. Have an amazing day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're a DIY darling, I'll see you tonight. All right, y'all.